Hi, welcome to This Week in Ames. I'm Susan Guiesta. On today's show, we'll check in with the Parks and Recreation Department. My guest today is Public Wellness Manager Nancy Shaw. Nancy, welcome to the show.
Hi, Susan. Thanks for having me.
Well, this is a great time of year to have somebody in your field on the show, but before I even start asking you about all the great opportunities, tell me a little bit about public wellness and what it is you do.
We offer a variety of fitness classes and other programs to residents of Ames. And it's just a place people can come work out. We operate just a little differently. We don't have the monthly membership type of facility. People pay as they go for certain classes or to come use the cardio and weight room. So it's a great place to come work out. It's a smaller facility. People don't feel as intimidated in the weight room, cardio room. And we have a very large variety of fitness classes and other programs people can participate in.
And you've been part of this program for a long time.
Yep, I've been here about 14 years, and it's a great program. We serve so many people, and it's great to get to know the people as they come in and get involved in the program and see results and feel so good about their health.
Well, and I've noticed over the years you've introduced a lot of different kinds of classes. You've pumped a lot of energy into this. What is your interest in this field?
I have been in this field just personally for a really long time. Went to school with a degree in exercise science and got really lucky when this position opened up. It's just a great chance to explore the new opportunities that are out in wellness and to bring them to our facility. As you mentioned, we just try to always stay up on what's current for current trends in in the industry, and it's just a great chance to try new programs. And
So for a lot of people, exercise would just simply be I go for a walk or I lift weights, but it's really not like that. You're always introducing new classes, looking out for different opportunities, and I would assume that exercise is unique to each person.
It is, and there's so many different ways for people to consider themselves healthy or fit. Some people come in for the strength training aspect only. They do cardio at home. Some people want that cardio component. Yoga has become huge lately in the fitness industry, so we have a lot of yoga, Pilates, mind-body classes. So each program for people are unique or is unique and individual, and we try to offer something for everybody.
So I've noticed in fitness training in general that there used to be almost two tracks, sort of men went one way and women went another way. And what I've noticed recently is those lines are blurring a bit.
They are, and especially in the weight room we do see men and women, but in the group fitness classes we are seeing more men participate. A lot more classes these days are less choreography based. They're more athletic drill, intensity intervals, etc. And we're actually seeing a lot of men taking yoga these days as well. So it is blending more, and it's great to see the men in the group fitness classes.
The other thing I see of blending is ages. It used to be a certain age would go to a certain class,
right?
And now you just see a real mix of
yes.
ages.
In fact, there's just a class right now going on, and there was a 30-year-old, and then I saw one of our SPIF participants who's probably 65 in the same class. So people can go to classes and individualize the class for themselves. So it's great. You don't have to just take the high intensity class to get a great workout.
So as we start a new year, 2015 is just around the corner. Lots of people will say, this is the year I'm going to get fit. This is the year I'm going to eat better. What kind of advice do you give to those people?
Well, the biggest thing I think is to try to make goals that you can keep all year round. So don't try to lose 20 pounds in the first month and hit it really hard. Try to find a program, first of all, that you enjoy doing. To me, fitness is something you have to like it, because if you don't like the program, if you don't like the class, you probably aren't going to continue going. So research what's out there. Try different classes. Maybe try the weight room. See what works for you and what appeals to you. Second thing is just be realistic in your goal. Try to set time aside 3 to 4 times a week that you can go. I hear a lot of people make a fitness appointment in their calendar. So just trying to find that right time that will work for you. And And what they're finding out now, and they're really pushing in the industry, is shorter workouts are better than no workouts. I think we always had the mindset we had to exercise an hour. No matter what we did, we had to exercise an hour. You can do a great workout in 20 to 30 minutes, get it done, get it out of the way, and get back to work, over your lunch hour, etc.
So the important thing, obviously, is just sticking with it.
Sticking with it, trying to do it consistently, and finding something you enjoy doing.
So for somebody who, say, has been out of exercising for a long time and they want to get back in it, do you ease in it? Do you jump in it? What do you do?
Yeah, and it's going to depend on, how active they are and just in general. But what I usually do is talk to them about what they're trying to look for. If it's more of a weight loss, I want to make sure they have a cardio program set up. But that strength training component is so important for all of us, especially as we age. We just need to keep the strength work in our daily fitness program. So I like to see what their goals are and then help them figure out which is better to spend more of their time on, whether it be cardio or strength or a combination.
So some of the classes have kind of fun acronyms, and maybe not everybody knows. I know that there's a key in a glossary in our book.
Yeah.
But talk a little bit about some of those classes. You mentioned SPIF.
Yeah, SPIF is one of our, we have a lot of SPIF classes, but it is, when they started the fitness program, they called it SPIFFy after 50. Well, 50, 60, whatever you want to go with. But so we shortened it to SPIF classes. So our SPIF classes are geared more towards seniors or beginners who want a less intense workout. There's not a lot of jumping. There's a lot of range of motion exercises, basic cardio work. We have a class that actually is called SPIF Lift, which takes place in our weight room. And those classes usually are packed year-round. We have people who have been coming to those classes for 20 plus years, which is amazing. But they actually work with a personal trainer in the weight room, and they learn how to use the machines in the weight room. So it's kind of a different spin on strength training. So SPIF is really popular. We have just a very wide variety of classes. HIIT is a big class right now. People go, what is HIIT? It stands for, it's actually spelled HIIT, High Intensity Interval Training, and that's really big in the industry right now. So it's taking those intervals, working to your max, and then recovery, max recovery, going back and forth. Our Insanity class is similar to that as well. So with some of those classes, you'll see a lot of intensity, high, low, and what's great about that is you can take the intensity to whatever your high is. So my high might be different than yours, but you can take it to what works for you and then bring it back down.
So in addition to the regularly scheduled classes, I know that you do things like training for a marathon or sort of outside the facility.
Right, so we have a lot of, I like to call them smaller programs or side programs. We have a Dam to Dam group that meets beginning in middle of March that trains for the Dam to Dam. Now it's a half marathon in Des Moines in May. And we have a very large Taekwondo program that meets at the middle school regularly on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays.
And that's for kids through adults?
Kids through adults, yes. We have them start around 7 or 8. That's when we suggest that they start. We see a lot of families do it together. So it's really grown. It is a very big program. And we have some really fun classes. Line dance has been huge. We offer that in the spring and the fall. And that's a class people just come and enjoy. They get some exercise and they learn how to line dance. So we have a lot of side programs that we try to maintain and offer and just see what's out there, see what trends are out there and follow them.
Yeah, now sign-ups for the new classes begin in January.
Yes, they do, and it will be busy. We have a large variety of classes. And Zumba is big if people like to dance. Our Power Pump class is huge. That's a total strength training. So, see what works for you. Come try some classes. And, sign up in January and start the new year off right.
Well, I found that Parks and Rec to be very flexible when classes aren't a good fit.
Right.
You always have worked with us.
We will. Well, if someone signs up for something and it's not working, we can have them try another class. If they want to come try a class for free before they register, I welcome them to do that to see if the class is a good fit for them. And again, we just work a little different. We have the registration process. Our Sessions are 9-week sessions through the school year and then 6 weeks in the summer. And it gives people a chance, like if they do travel and are gone an extended period of time, they're not committed to anything over the winter months, or if they want to lighten up their class load in the summer when it's nice out. So it's just a different type of process as far as committing to classes.
Well, of course, at Ames Parks and Recreation, you serve all ages.
We
both
do.
In the facility and around. We've got a whole slate of kids' classes coming online pretty soon, and before we know it, it'll be warm again.
I know, and Furman will be open, and we'll have our aqua classes going out there, and yes, so there's a lot of opportunities all year round to stay fit and active no matter what age you are.
So if people are interested in getting more information about the different classes, what do you suggest they do?
If they have questions, I just tell people to give me a call. I like to sit down with them either over the phone or in person and figure out what's right for them, so they can give me a call, or if they just want to check out all our scheduling, they can go online at amesparkrec.org. Our full brochure is online with all our classes that we offer.
And it does have that glossary of terms. You can look at
That's
when
right.
all the classes are available, what they mean, what they do, who they're recommended for, just a lot of great information on that brochure.
Yes, and if they get confused or not sure what to sign up for, just give me a call.
Well, Nancy, thanks. I know you're busy. It's always great to
Yeah,
have you
thank
on
you.
this show. I see you working out all the time,
Yes.
teaching that Zumba class in the aerobics room. You're kind of everywhere.
It's a fun place to be.
All right. Thanks, Nancy. Well, if you want more information on those parks and recreation classes, again, you can go to amesparkrec.org, or you can go to cityofames.org and look for the blue button on the front of our website that says Parks and Recreation. Also, remember, if you have a live Christmas tree and want to get rid of it this January, from January 2nd and 3rd, you can take it to the Ames Parks and Recreation maintenance shed on 13th Street, and the chipper will be going. We'll be chipping those trees into mulch to be used at the area parks. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for This Week in Ames.